Hello, Els.
Hi, Paula.
How are
Lovely to
you?
see you. Yeah.
You
Guideline Six
too.
today.
Guideline 6, it is, yes.
Go
We
on.
support each other's inner guidance and assist one another in finding our own best answers. And to start with, like attitudinal healing groups aim to create a safe, relaxed space where participants can speak openly about difficult topics while having room for personal reflection, inner guidance, and deeper understanding. So, how do facilitators cultivate the environment, and why is allowing silence and reflection so important for participants' growth?
Yes, well, it is important for our own process because when there's silence and when there's reflection, it gives an understanding of ourself and of our essence, of our oneness and of our wholeness. And we can find out in being silent and in reflect, we we will find out that all answers lie in that space. There we will find it, the deep, peaceful answers. And it's wonderful if you can permit yourself to take uh, quiet time, if it's
Yeah.
possible. And of course,
Yeah.
everywhere you can find answers. And even if you are on a crowded station in Amsterdam, you can find your answers because it's about an inner silence and not an outer silence. It's about an inner silence.
Yeah.
And there you will find it. And it can
Yes.
help to have an outer silence to connect with this inner silence.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can see how that, when you're coming back home to to your inner silence, how that would allow you to speak openly and give you the maybe the power to say what you need to say.
Yes, when we rest in silence, mostly the talking comes from here. And
Mm.
that's why we can connect with essence, with ourselves, with our hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So coming from your heart, yeah. Ours, this preaching or confronting behavior, we all do it or can be guilty of it. Well, yeah. In group, you suggest, I know it's that whole thing with guilt now. In group, you suggest noticing it in you, being aware of it, and putting those behaviors aside.
Yes.
What do you suggest to those facilitators or group members who want to give advice or correct others, and why trusting each person's own answers is
Yeah.
important?
If you are a facilitator and you notice that you always want to interrupt, bite your tongue off. Just bite it off. It will grow back very quick. Bite it off. Just don't. And
Yeah.
if you notice it comes up, you can say, okay, I don't say anything unless it comes up for the third time, for example, and maybe then you say it. And of course, you can talk also when it gets a habit in the group that people interrupt and give advice. You can talk about the guidelines that say don't give any advice, don't interrupt, and you could ask people how is it for you when you can tell your story without interruption and without getting advice. How do you feel about that? Then they will say, oh, I love it. I like it.
Yeah.
What does it bring you when you can speak freely as long as you need? You just can ask that and listen to
Yes.
the answers. We are used that from the kitchen table, from our
Yeah.
parents and from our children
Family. Yeah.
doing it and getting it, advice and interruption.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, and to bite your tongue. So I take
Yeah.
note of that. Yeah. Els, in your book, you weave in A Course of Miracles throughout. I've noted here our perceptions are shaped by our own projections, and feeling like a victim often reflects the consequences of our own thinking. When we keep replaying the past, we keep the suffering alive. Can you explain how this, or just explain this and how it relates to this guideline?
Yes, replaying the past. is by telling the story again, is
Mm.
living the emotions again.
Uh-huh.
So when I go in this story, I then I relive the emotions that belong to that story. And in that way, we pull the past into the now.
Yeah.
Not in truth, of course, but in our
And
mind.
yeah.
And and if you like that, yeah, please go on because we have lovely past stories. But when you have past stories that you don't like, my suggestion would be don't. Just
Mm.
don't do it. Realize that the past is gone. It's over. That's the good news. The past is over. It is,
Yeah.
it is behind
Yeah.
you. You made it. You made it
Yes.
and you survived it.
Exactly, yeah. So dropping that when you live in the past, you become that victim of it, don't you? And yeah, you
Yes.
suffer. Yeah,
If you suffer from a story in the past and
yeah.
you keep telling it, the
Mm.
funny thing is mostly it happened one time.
Yeah,
And by
yeah,
telling it again and again and again, we relive it, relive it, relive it. So when somebody did one time something to us, okay,
yeah.
but how many times I did it to myself by retelling it,
Reliving. Yeah,
reliving it,
yes.
retelling
Yeah.
it, reliving it.
Mm.
Why would
Exactly.
we do that?
Yeah.
That's
Torture.
torture. It's
Yeah.
torture.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Um, how can we recognize when we're holding on to past events in our thinking and choose compassion instead of suffering? Like, do you have a process that you recommend? I like it when you share your processes.
Well,
Helpful.
you can always ask yourself, is there a problem right now? While sitting, while standing, while lying, that are the three poses we mostly have, sitting, lying, or
Yes.
standing. So is there a problem right now? And when you sincerely answer that question, you see there's no problem. We are not on a torture table. We are just sitting, laying in bed or on the sofa, on the couch, or we are standing, that's it. And there's no problem at all. And maybe it's necessary to ask it yourself 1,000 times and not
Mm.
just asking it, but answering it. That is the solution, answering it to see that there's no problem right now. So
Yeah.
when I can bring myself to calm in this moment, it can give me new energy and a new space to be clear about what to do next or how
Yes.
to handle next.
Yeah.
But is there a problem right now? No, there's not. I never found a problem right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
And I guess it's coming from a place of gentleness too, like a kind self-talk.
Yeah,
Would-
well, the asking, is there a problem right now, is asking it in the heart space. When you
Yeah.
ask it in the mental space, there will be
Yeah.
another answer because they fantasize. The mental
Um,
space fantasizes about the past and about the future. But when you ask about the now, how is it now, right here, now, in this moment here, on this
mm,
chair, it's
yeah.
okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
really really bring yourself back in this
Mm,
moment and then
yeah.
you will see there's no problem at all this moment.
Yes. Yeah. Mm,
But that is
okay.
needed when you love the story from the
Yeah.
past, when you love that story, and some people do,
Yeah.
you will keep telling it and you will frighten yourself for the future.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So stop telling it. Stop telling that story and making the story bigger than what it is.
If you want peace, only then.
Yeah.
Not if
Yes.
you
Yeah.
don't want, when
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
only when you want peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Whenever a person is suffering and for whatever reason, it is not who they truly are. You suggest that we surrender to what is really true within us. So, what happens when we do? When we do?
Yeah, what happens? What happens,
I
Paula?
knew you were going to ask that.
What do you think what happens?
Well, okay, for me, I feel lighter. I let go of meaningless thoughts and I stop projecting how I feel onto others.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
you know,
It's
yeah,
lovely to try it
yeah,
and then probably take it as an addiction
yes,
because
yeah,
it's a lovely addiction.
yeah, yeah, it is. And it makes a huge difference. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. You will experience everything in a totally different way. It's
yes,
so
yeah,
much a peace in it and so much rest in it and so much there was a lady here the last workshop I gave, and she said, I tried everything. I tried everything. I did everything. I
Oh,
tried.
no.
I said to her, please give up. Just give up. Don't do anything. Well, you probably it doesn't work for you. Just give up anything. How would you feel? And she sat there, and all the people in the room, they were laughing, and they said, how do you feel? And they said, oh, peace. They said, peace. No, no. The lady in the chair said, no, no. I have to learn, Just give up. Just
Yeah,
what would
yeah,
happen when you just give up?
yeah. Wow. I was just thinking when you said that she should have known better to say that in front of you. Um, yeah,
the
yeah,
when you just give up to improve yourself or to do things better or to learn harder or to learn quicker or to whatever,
yeah.
just give up. What would happen? You would relax totally
Oh, yes, yeah,
and you
yeah,
would
for
know what to
sure.
do. You would know what to do. You would know what the next step would be because there's no need in doing anything then.
Yeah,
It just would
yeah,
it just would appear for you in a natural way. It just would
mm,
come in your path because there's no pushing in it and there's no needing in it and there's no it should be
yeah,
this way, it should be that way.
yes,
I should improve myself, you know.
yeah, yeah,
Just well,
yeah,
here it is. This is it, here it is.
yeah.
That's it.
So it's stopping all that mental activity and doing and um, yeah,
Yeah,
emotions,
yeah,
everything
accept
release.
your defeat, just surrender. Accept your defeat that you aren't brilliant and the best and the perfect and uh, the whatever person you want to be. Take your
Yeah,
defeat, and somebody
yeah,
comes and say, what's happening there? I'm defeated.
yeah,
I need your help. Alas, alack, not available.
yeah.
I have vacation. You should be
And it's
wiser. No,
yeah,
no, not me. You should be clever. No, no, not me, not me.
yeah, 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 yeah. And I guess it's about loving what is. Look,
Well,
what's
yeah. Well,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's clever.
yeah,
It's clever to love what is. It's clever to
yeah,
want what you have.
yeah,
It's
yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Al's questions to help embody this guideline six. Number one, what truly matters to you right now?
yes, yes.
Yeah,
It's another way of saying what's the longing of your heart.
mm, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. And the second one, can you accept that something truly matters to another person? What yes or what no? Hmm. And the third one, do you ever preach or confront? With whom? Why? And what about?
Yes, there you can see where your ego wants to achieve something or to have something or to
Yes.
reach something.
Yeah. And the last one, when did you feel confronted? What did it do to you?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's where the ego has its say. That's where the ego, yeah. When I feel confronted, the ego in me has its say, oh, what are you saying? Don't think you can say me that. You can tell me that. Are you crazy? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Oh no, they're good questions to contemplate.
Yes.
So, Else, did you have anything else in regards to this guideline that you wanted to share?
It's lovely. We support each other's inner guidance. You could say we are willing to trust someone totally, and that that one knows his own answers, his or her own answers, and
Yeah,
assist one another in finding out our best answer. So that's trusting you is trusting me, and
yeah,
trusting me is trusting you, and that's the that's the
yeah,
best support you can give. See one another in
mm,
wholeness and in oneness, in
yeah.
just trust.
Yes. Yeah. So that assisting is all about trust and seeing each other as whole, not advice giving. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you,
Okay,
Els.
thank you, Paula. See you next time. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye bye.